What's going on, guys? Telos Cards here. Today, going through a huge, mainly PC mail day. Some insane stuff for resale that's already been sold. So this is kind of a perfect time and scenario for me because I get to talk you guys through what my plan was and how it ended up going. So, getting started off here. Let me try and organize these a little bit. Should have done that before I started the video. Let's do this. Just gonna start off with some cheaper stuff, and then we'll get into some pretty crazy stuff here in the end. So first off, this one came in today, or yesterday. This is a Flowers Panini 1 RPA. This is the gold out of 10. Bought this one of those that I do all the time. Plan to keep it. I'll probably list it, and just if I can make 25 bucks on this one, I'll probably get it sold. But I bought it for 120, I believe. As a out of 10 from one of my favorite sets. Why not, right? For 120, thought that was a pretty good deal. And you guys will see my BREES autos. This is the new one from last video, and one of my favorites, the PSA 10 rookie auto from Bowman's Best. But you guys will see why those are in there later. I had mentioned some BREES stuff, so we'll see what that means. But Zay out of 10, very cool one. Probably won't have it that long, honestly. Zay stuff sells pretty quick. Bought this one with some stuff that's later in the video. Joe Flacco, Impeccable Victory. Just an impeccable card. Won't be listing this one unless I found a patch for some reason. But this is a pretty early, 18. So pretty early impeccable set. Nice one. Just saw it. I added it onto a deal I had already been agreed on with the guy. This is their Super Bowl win with Flacco. Some PC Olave. Chris Olave, Prism, Rookie Auto, Silver, PSA 9. I got this for like 30 bucks on eBay. I think I paid shipping on top of that, so it might end up being around 40 total. But hey, we'll take it. PSA 9. I've had so many different graded versions of this card. Why not get one for 40 bucks and keep it for a little bit? Another great deal here. Chris Olave, Mosaic Rookie, Stained Glass Mosaic, PSA 10. Also on eBay, people list right now, guys like Olave, they'll list him for super cheap because he obviously didn't have a great season. He was hurt the whole time, but he'll be back next year. The hype will get going again, hopefully for the Saints. Hopefully we get somebody. I don't know. I'm less hopeful, but anytime I can pick up a card like this for as cheap as I did, I think I paid, I want to say 75-ish total on this card, maybe 70. Why not? These used to sell for 150 during season. Actually, that's the only sale that's been under 100. I think. So happy to have this one. The guy who sold me this was really nice. He threw in a bunch of free cards for me in the deal too. So happy to have it. This one will be staying for a while. This is a PC card here. Jonathan Taylor, Impeccable RPA out of 15. Glove, helmet. No explanation needed on my end. If you watched the video before, you know this is my thing. So he has some cardboard on the back side, but look how thick that card is. That right there is a thick boy. Assume it would not grade well because of that, but again, this is my thing. It'll go in the PC. Can't really upgrade from this unless it was like the dual shield, so plan on keeping it for a very long time. Next up, I just showed that JT, so I don't know why I bought two within this time frame. Now that I bought the Impeccable, I might sell this one, but Panini 1 RPA out of 99, PSA 9. You just don't see these graded. If I can get them in a 9, I'm cool with that. I think I got a pretty good deal on this one too. I think I paid 120 on this JT, and again, that's for PC, so I didn't care about paying pretty strong on it. This one, I think I paid 83 on, something like that. This will be a keep for now, unless I needed the funds, but right now I'm pretty liquid, so probably just keep it for a while. But cool one, JT out of 99, Panini 1. This is the Shadow Box version. It just says premium, but Shadow Box. Next up, let's get into, how about a Justin Herbert, Panini 1 RPA out of 49. This is the blue. I don't know if this is the true or not. Let's see, it's just number 3, so it doesn't have a name on it, but the only thing on this one is a white corner there. I also bought this one on eBay before this most recent playoff game. I got a good deal on it with its prices before that game. I don't know if it will be considered a good deal now, but I had been looking for one of these, and at the time it was a good deal. Sealed. Not going to grade it because of that. I'd probably get an 8 just off that. The card otherwise looks pretty strong to me. I don't see anything else on the surface. Perfect patch. So this one will just be staying on the PC for the foreseeable future, unless I can get like a PSA 9, 10, or a PSA 10 even of it for a good deal. But cool one to have. This one took a long time to come into, even though it didn't have to go to PSA or eBay authentication. But still, Herbie out of 49 is the blue. Love that. And getting into some crazy stuff. I'm going to do this kind of in order that makes sense here. First one, Drew Brees. There's a lot of Brees in this. Again, that's why I have those back there. So I sold a lot of my Brees stuff when I was getting back into cards at the start of last year, just to open up the funds for me to get into other stuff. And, you know, seeing what some of those cards were now hurts a little bit, but I went on kind of like a rampage buying Brees stuff and nicer stuff than I had before over this past few weeks. So this is the Topps Museum, just like that one is actually. It's the same year, isn't it? No, this one's 13, that one's 14. But PSA 9 out of 30. It is a sticker auto, but this is a game-used Pro Bowl patch, which is pretty cool. That's not on the card. That's some on the team bag. But again, PSA 9 on that, why not? I got it for, again, a great deal, I think, on eBay. I bought a lot of stuff on eBay recently. Actually, most of this stuff is, except for the big ones in the back. So, very cool one. Breeze, that'll be staying in the PC too for now. And let's do, this one's the cheapest of the remaining, so we'll just do it first. 2001 Drew Brees. Upper Deck Ovation Rookie Auto out of 250, BGS 910. There was a PSA 9 that did almost 400, and I got this one for right at 279, I think. Auction price, so I ended up paying over 300. This is a beautiful card. It's got a really cool texture all around the edges. And I don't do Upper Deck stuff, but Upper Deck has nice autos of Breeze, and then Topps has nice ones. Obviously, there was no Panini, so the only one that I really want to get now is the contenders, the playoff contenders. So that's the one I'm still looking for. But this one does have the eBay off. 10 auto. I can't imagine that would get a 10 if graded today. It seems pretty thin in person. It looks pretty good on camera. But still, great looking auto from him. And didn't know about these until I saw one, that PSA 9 end on auction that I missed out on. So this one came up like right after that and had to get it, especially for that deal. And these older things too, BGS, I feel like is kind of the way to go. So beautiful, great card. And actually, I didn't know either. Good subs too, 9.5 and the rest are 9, so no 8.5s. Great card to have in the PC. Again, rookie auto, can't go wrong with that. The next one, we'll do this in terms of cost for the rest of these. So I sold one of these, again, to get my kind of resale stuff going and getting into some Herberts and some other stuff. But how about a Drew Brees 2018 downtown, the first year downtowns for football, PSA 10. I had an HGA, yes, I said HGA 9.5 of this that ended up selling kind of before downtowns boomed. And I've been wanting to buy one of these back. I figured if I'm going to buy one back, it might as well be a PSA 10. And ended up getting a great deal on this one. It was $550 on eBay plus free shipping. So I think I ended up paying $587, I want to say, on this. It had to go to eBay off, so it took forever to get here, but that's a great deal. One of these just sold for $800, and I bought this like 2 weeks ago on eBay, so I got a great deal. Thank you to the seller. There was actually one listed for $600, and he offered it to me for $550 like 2 days before I bought this one. Ended up selling for $600, funny enough, but it had like a yellow dot on. It looked like it was on the card. It was also a PSA 10, but it had a yellow dot like right here on the card. And I think it was, again, on the card, so it just kind of turned me off from buying it. If I'm getting a 10, I want it to be a Gem Mint 10, and that took some of that one away from me. So very happy to have picked this one back up for the collection. I love this design from 18. It's my second favorite behind the 19s that were super rare. So moving on next, I'm going to, let's just do this one first. I bought this one on eBay as well. It was on auction, and I was the only one that bid on it. So it was a high starting price, but let's see. Drew Brees again. Yeah, I told you guys I went crazy. This is the Topps Rookie Auto from the Rookie Premiere. That has got to be one of the best rookie autos I've seen from BREES. Perfectly in the white box. PSA 8, great grade for this. These are super short print, so very, very rare. It's got the auto authenticated. And the seller actually messaged me too and said that he thought, and I looked it over, he thought that it would have graded better than an 8. And I honestly agree. There's nothing on this I see that would have caused it to get an 8. There might be something on the surface somewhere that we just didn't see, but he thought about regrading it. It looks like it might be slightly OC, a little bit heavy on the right. But other than that, the only problem with this one is it doesn't have the hologram right here, which means it was either taken off or it was, they had some that got in circulation and were signed later. I don't know which, but this is obviously authenticated and auto authenticated, so no problem on my end. I ended up paying, the auction ended at $860. That was the start bid. And I think that kind of turns people off. When you start auctions so high, it can kind of push bidders not to get on something. And it could have been the sticker too. I don't know, but these usually sell for around $1,500. So I figured around half that, can't go wrong. Very, very grateful to have this one. It'll be staying as well, unless for some reason I could find a PSA 9 that had the hologram on it. So beautiful rookie auto, Drew Brees. Again, that's why I'm saying the only one left that I am chasing is the playoff contenders. So finally, don't know, not something I usually do, but these popped up in the Discord and I thought it was too good of a deal not to get. So we got 2 Justin Herbert flawlesses, and let's see what they are. Yeah, that's the NFL Shield Gems 1 of 1. And how about the NFL, or the team logo gems 1 of 1 with diamonds. So I paid $3,000 total for the pair of these, call it $1,500 each. And today I got both of them sold. That $3,000 total price, I was thinking really $1,750 on the Shield, $1,250 on the team gems based on other things sold. Actually, this Shield had sold for $4,100 right when it was released last year. Obviously, he's down since then, and that was the release of the product. So I was hoping to get $2,500 here, and I was hoping to get $2,000 here. So that would have been a great profit on them. I ended up selling them for $2,400 net on this one and $1,850 net on this one. So minus shipping, I think I ended up profiting right under $1,300 total from these two. Best purposeful flips I've ever done. Very cool cards, not for my collection. They don't have autos, and they're not rookies, so they're not something that I want to hold, but this one's going, the team logo is going to a guy who collects these. He has so many of them. Definitely deserves to be in his collection. And I think I could have gotten a little bit more for both of these if I held them, but to free up that cash flow and profit on them like I did, you know, I'm very happy with that. So the Shield, with his market right now, I definitely could get more than I got on it, but it would take some time to find the right buyer. So like I said, got them both in yesterday, posted them last night, and was able to get them both sold today. So grateful to have had these in my collection for, you know, a day. Very, very cool ones, but just not for my collection. And I want to get these video before I pack them up and ship. And then obviously these cards are PC. Well, I'm very grateful to be able to pick up things like this to keep. And doing things like this on the Herberts allows me to do that. So what's your favorite card that I picked up? You can say if it's the Herberts, even though I'm selling them, that's okay. They are super cool cards. I had never seen these, honestly, before they popped up. It has the diamonds and rubies there, and I think these are just gold diamonds. Yeah, diamonds, gold diamonds, and a white one there. So still very cool cards. So let me know what your favorite card was. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Guys, let me know what you want to see in the next videos. If you have any suggestions for what I could do, even on the mail days, anything I could do better, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one.